Hello everybody, it's your boy the Almighty Green Talons coming at you with a video, but this is going to be a short one because this is actually a re-debut of a comic book that I have made a video on it before, and this comic book that I'm about to show you, show you guys, is a comic book that I've been trying to get for many years, back in the mid or late 90s, somewhere along up in there. In the video, I state that this comic book in particular had two kinds. What I mean by two kinds, I mean it had two different, the same cover, but the covers were different. One of the covers was a foil cover that was a very beautiful color, and the other one was a paper cover. And the paper cover I have, and this foil cover I just recently got back here. Might have been 3 months ago, probably somewhere longer than that. Been 3 months ago. Let me see. 3 months ago. No, 2 months ago. 2 months ago. And this video in particular that I'm making for you guys, I hope you enjoy it because, like I said, this is a reissue. And I've been waiting to do it. And I got some more comic books that I'm going to show coming in 2024. So let's go ahead and get right into this video in particular and go ahead and get right into it and let's get it started. Okay, it's wrapped up in this this bubble wrap and cardboard here. So like I said, this will be a small video, and I'm gonna tell it again about this particular cover, because when it actually came to me, I had to put it in some in Mylar bagging, because Mylar bagging made the comic book look extraordinarily pretty. And if the foil cover pops, the color pops with this particular Mylar bagging. Because like I said in recent comic book videos, Mylar bagging makes old comic books look like it's brand new. You actually really have to look into it to see what the comic book actually looks like, you know, as the damage is done to it, writing and all that other type of stuff. It makes a comic book that's bad at wrinkle don't really look wrinkled unless you really look at the comic book itself. Then you can tell the damages or no damage done to the comic book. So this one here in particular here, this here is Battle Chasers #1. I made a video on this here many moons ago. Well, actually, like I said, I got a month ago. I made a video a month ago as well. Well, that's 2 months. Maybe 2 months. Usually 2 months or right along at 2 months. I'm not gonna say that. So if I said 2 months, I meant right along 2 months. So you get some idea of when I got it and how long the video is, how old the video is. If you want to go back and see the video, go ahead and check that video out on my YouTube channel. Look it up and comment on it and let me know what you think. Cause I only made that video only one time based on this particular comment. So that's why I said this one here is a reissue. I mean, a reissue, but a re-debut. As you can see it's foil, and it is a beautiful, gorgeous foil that's in Mylar bagging. Like I said, Mylar bagging, and it's beautiful, as you can see. And I think I also pulled the comic book out of the old, bagging, and let you see how it look all the way around, because the name, the Battle Chasers name, is on the back of the book, along with the barcode, the numbers, all the above is on there. But this particular book, like I said, when I first saw the book in this comic book preview, book, they're about this thick. They come every month. Battle Chasers #1. It will say foil, limited edition foil, and the regular cover. So when I got to the comic book company, or the comic book store to get this one, because this the one that I wanted the most. And when I got there, it was gone. It was completely gone. And when I asked the comic book seller who was there, he said they only had a limited few of these. He didn't speculate how many, but I can imagine it might have been no more than 10 or 15 copies per comic book store around the country. And so at the time, when I missed out on it, I was seriously upset because I remember getting off my job. At the time, I was working at one of the hospitals. At the time, when I got off my job, I rushed on the bus because I had to catch 2 buses to get to where. And so when I got off the bus at the comic book company that I was there, it was like more like a mile or 2 away. So I had to run from the bus stop. I had to run from there all the way to, I think I passed like 2 or 3 streets just to get to the comic book store. So when I got there, they had all the comic books laid out on a table. Cause back then, comic book company, what they do is when they get so many amount of comic books coming in, they'll lay all stacks and all names by comic book companies, Marvel, DC, Image, Chaos, whatever comic book company that it was, they had them all laid out on a table in a row. So you can go and pick your comic books, buy them, and go. So they only had this. They only had the paper copy cover of this. And I asked, like I said, them where's the foil, where's the aluminum, or back then it was called CHROMIUM, the chromium foil. And he said they sold. He said they sold completely out. He said the minute they put them on the table, people were waiting for them, and they sold out. They completely sold well. So he's the only one they had was the paper copy. So got the paper copy, and all my other comic books that I'm going to buy that particular day, bought them and I left. And I said, man. And then years later, this cover here was definitely hard to find. You couldn't find this nowhere. And so over the years, the comic book companies, or the comic book landscape, if you will, changed from 97 to around 2003. That's when around CGC started coming out, and then you started seeing the popularity of older comics or rare comics, no matter if it's way back in the Golden Age era up until this era now. If they were hard to find, they had them in this thing that was called slab. Now, as I said, I never heard of slab before. And this young lady, not a young lady, but this mature woman who I'm friends with on Facebook, she had a variety of comic books. Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man is a favorite character. So I asked her, what is that that comic book is in? And she said it's called a slab. And she said now they grade comics. So I'm looking like grade, and she said, yeah, the number that's on the top of the plastic container is called a grade. And so I started doing more and more research on comic books and the grading system, and I was very impressed. Then they had the one where you can press the comic book. If the comic book has some stain on it or a battered wrinkle, they got this thing called the press system or the cleaning system. They actually clean the comic book before they press it, or if it's already clean, they'll press it. They'll press the wrinkles out and make it look like it's a brand new comic book, never touched. Now, if it's a pretty good comic book that's with white pages, if the comic book has some damage on it, now if it has a tick on it, they can fix the ticks too. But if it's battered down, missing the cover or cover detached, or if there's a chipping anywhere along the corners of the pages, that can't be fixed. They only can fix the wrinkles in the comic book, or they can clean it. And for the page concerned inside, and there's nothing they can do about the pages too. So they only can press the comic book from the outside and clean it from the inside and outside of the comic book. Now, if it's a foil book like this, if it got damage on it, and they can't do anything. They can't press no foil or chromium or these hollow foil covers. Those can't be pressed. If they're damaged, they're damaged. It is what it is. So best thing you can do and try to find some way to put it in a better bagging, and you might have to use 2 or 3 cardboard, 2 comic book boards, and put them on the inside to keep the comic book straightened, so the damage won't look as bad as it is. But like I said, if it's a bad book, bad comic book, if it's badly damaged, like a reader's copy, nothing you can do nothing about that. Cause reader copies are really damn. They bad. They are bad books. But if it's an expensive comic book, if it's reader copy, that comic book still could be worth some money. It depends on what it is, what name it is, and if it's a first appearance, debut, of events, new costumes, or new person going to the new costume. If it's something like that, then the real copy still could be worth some money. But if it's a non-valuable comic book, it's a real copy, and you're wasting your time. So I wouldn't even do that. But anyway, that's what I really want to say. Cause this book here was at one point was so hard to find you couldn't get it, and if you did, if you could get it, you were gonna pay for a raw comic book at the time when you couldn't find this particular comic. It was like $200 or $300 because of the raw book. Now, this one here only cost me $150, which was a bargain because most books that's hard to find like this in particular are around $200 or more. But this book is perfect all the way around. I mean, there's no damages on the corners or on the side, and there's no wrinkle nowhere on this comic book. And I mean, there's no wrinkle on the back or the front, because I did a video on this one in particular and removed the comic book itself out of the bagging and showed it around in a good display. I even took pictures of it. But yeah, this is the re-debut of Barrel Chasers #1, the chromium foil cover. And like I said, it came out of an old damaged bag, comic book bag, and I put it in this model. And then you see the model makes the color pop. I mean, the light. I mean, this is a beautiful book. I can do it this way, you can still see the color pop. Turn that way, the color pop. I mean, that's one reason I like model bagging, because it makes the color pop on this foil cover. And you can see the way it's perfectly designed, from the faces, the costumes, the weapons, the background, the fire. I mean, this is a perfect book, and it took me this long to get it. And I was in my late 20s when I tried to get this book. So now I'm 52 years old, and that's over 30 some years ago. So that should give you some idea how long I've been trying to get this book, and I thought I had no shot of getting it. Thanks to the man above. I paid $150 for it plus shipping. Shipping made it like $155, $156. So you could pretty much say $160 for the book overall. And I love the artwork. The artwork is beautiful, spectacular artwork. Like I said, I will get it out of this bag, but I don't want to do all that because, see, model bagging is like aluminum foil. Once you pull the taping off the bagging, it leaves some wrinkles in the bagging. So you gotta be very gentle in removing this. Opening, you gotta be gently to open it up from the top without damaging the bag, because modern bagging are expensive. They're not cheap. These are not cheap bagging for comic books of this magnitude. So that's one reason why I love this book. I mean, I love the color. The color just pop on the book. I mean, and pop like dynamite. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right quick because I'm over 15 minutes long. I really didn't want to go this long. The video. I hope I'm making it 10 minutes or less. But I got to talking about how I lost the comic book, how I had a chance to get it, how I lost it, how long it took me to get it up to this point, to put it from a damaged bagging to a model bagging to make the comic book color pop. So, without any further ado, you guys enjoy your Saturday. We got a couple days, we got a day to go before the new year comes in. And when New Year comes in, I'm gonna make. I got, like I said, I got some more comic books behind me that came in over the month time. So once the New Year come into, that I go ahead and start working on that. And then that'll be the end of that. And then more comic books to show. As you can see, we haven't moved yet. I made a video also. We were going to move. We haven't moved yet. So it's a lot of stipulations about getting everything moved. So you know how it is. It takes time to move. So we're not in a rush. But anyway, y'all, mighty one, y'all enjoy this video. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And let me know what you think about that comic book in particular. If you're a fan of Barrel Chasers, they don't make other Barrel Chaser comic books also. Secondary books in the series, because it only been 9. I think it was a 9 or 10 book series of Barrel Chasers at that particular time. But man, magnificent. So all I can say on that. You guys enjoy your day. It's Saturday. Peace out. One love.